like he was reversing it from being 8 and not 8, but in the same sense, you're giving his life versus giving it depth. So you can time travel in a sense with certain energies in a sense, but that's just a part of our power that we have. So in that same way, you can do that same shit with food. But back to what I was saying, it's about balance. It's not about perfection, and that's on American God when he waved the feather that it showed it perfect. He pulled their heart out their fucking chest like it was cold with it, like finish him, but they were still alive because they didn't need it anymore, so it was live. But spoiler, but yeah, bro, it just goes to show, like, man, these sins, they get you out of balance because you think it's all about restriction. And of course, what my dude just had a fucking it was in his song. It was like discipline gets you things in life, of course. But if you over discipline, bro, you can see how you lose things in life. Tell me that I'm wrong. And you can, I ain't gonna say you're gonna regret it, but you can look back and be like, well, I could have loosened up a little bit in certain situations. Period. Like, there's always balance to anything. So that's why I talk about anything. Like, with anything, bro. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. It's balance. I don't care if it's sex. I don't care if it's smoking. I don't care. I don't care, bro. Whatever you do, it's a balance to it, bro. Period. Find your balance inside of that. Like, know when too much is too much. And if you don't figure that out, bro, I mean, that's just one of your flaws. If you're not perfect, it's human. I'm not about to judge you for it. That's the whole fucking point. Like, and that's what really, when you look at Heart of the Feather, my interpretation and many other interpretations from people that's on a higher level in the sense of holistic perspectives, like, bro, to be light as a feather just implies that, bro, you not judging yourself, you not having a heavy heart towards every fucking incident that comes towards your path. That's why, like, I ain't gonna murder nobody because, nigga, you can't affect me that much to want to murder you unless it was something literally with my family. And if I find I wouldn't doubt that I could find a perspective that on the reason that happened. But even then, if I didn't find that perspective, that's fine. I'm not gonna judge myself. Why? Because I'm fucking human. It's an animalistic thing to protect or get back. It's an animalistic thing to protect, but we're a little evolved animalistic, so we can go into that revenge level. And you might can find revenge in the animal kingdom somewhere. Maybe it might take a little harder to figure. I'm sure there's some type of revenge. When I talk about ants and when they take over colonies, nigga, it might be like, oh, we're going to come back and get that hoe. Trust me. We're going to come back. Y'all won this time. We're going to run off. We'll be back, though, because we know there's some good territory. So that might be revenge. I'm just saying. I'm sure there's some form of it in the animal kingdom, period. And even if it's not, we in the animal kingdom, so it is. So I don't give a fuck what nobody talk about. But, yeah, bro, I look at sins like it's just like any other thing, like Santa Claus or any other belief from any other deity or energy or whatever. Like, bro, if you choose to put a lot of energy into that shit and make a world of that shit, or make your heart heavy and sit on that shit, then that's what you're gonna believe, that's what you're gonna create, that's what you're gonna manifest, that's what you're gonna live in. But I choose not to I'm not about to live in sin. I'm not about to live in fear, bro. Like, the dude was like, I think you should repent. After he just said he don't fear anything, I was like, don't you gotta fear Yahweh, Shad, or Yahweh, I think he said. I was like, that's what y'all taught to have fear of him and all that different shit. I'm like, bro, I'm not walking around with fear. And he was like, nah, I don't know what you're talking about, whatever. And then he was like, at the end of his soliloquy, he was like, well, you need to repent. Nigga, why would I repent? Repenting means I fear something, so I'm now asking for forgiveness. Well, it don't mean you fear it. I would say that you don't necessarily mean you fear it just because you repent something. But for the most part, I know most people repent out of fear. That's what I guess I should say. But maybe you don't repent out of fear. But even then, you still taught to fear Yahweh and whatever, his wrath or all this different shit. But at the end of the day, I know we are Yahweh. I know, like, that's why I'm not even arguing with you niggas. I agree, but don't be human. Be on your higher level shit. But at the end of the day, you're not perfect. And to think that you're going to be perfect is flawed. Period. I don't care what nobody say. But at the end of the day, you think, like, nigga, I ain't even getting into it, bro. None of the niggas you worship, like, deity-wise, were perfect. Thoth, the nigga wasn't perfect. Like, nigga, like, I don't. I don't know I might not know his imperfections. If I truly want to search and find something, I can be like, well, I don't necessarily agree with that. And I think I have in certain points. I'm like, I fuck with that, but I get it, but I don't really fuck with it. Like I kind of fuck with what he was just saying, but I get what he's saying. And I mean, for the most part, that's not an imperfection. That's just a source. Like I'm not gonna ever fully agree with somebody else. So that's why I say it's not necessarily imperfection, but that's just me not necessarily agreeing. So yeah, but even then, they still have imperfections. Everybody has imperfections. Nigga, Jesus wasn't perfect. Like if he was perfect, he wouldn't have had to come. Like he wouldn't have been here. Like that's the whole idea of the shit. But even then, like what people consider perfection is not real. Like it's not. It don't even make sense. You like sex, right? So I don't even know how I want to get into that. This is what I was gonna say. You like sex, but you are against sex in the sense of we should be abstinent and all that different shit. I don't get how you could sit up here and say something feel good, but then again, I want to be perfect. Like my idea of perfection is something that I create and how I like it. And then even then, it's not gonna be perfect because that's something. It's only gonna be that way for so long, and then I'll be tired of that shit. Like period. Even with like if you was to get your dream guy or girl, you get tired of it so long because dreams change. Period. Like somebody asked about a dream, like at our job, they asked her what's our dream vacation, and I said my mind, which I'm just being funny, trolling and shit. But everybody was putting like Thailand or like this different shit around the fucking world. I remember talking about Thailand. The fuck, what was the other ones? There's different places. What's that shit? Not Bali, but it doesn't even matter. Bora Bora, that's what it was. It was just, all the fancy, nice places. I wanted to say them because it was just nice. They were saying it was some pretty nice places they were saying. But even then, it's like, bro, once you get there, it's still going to be flaws. And why would I say this? Watch, the first thing you're going to be like, bro, they ain't got no Wi-Fi. But that's your dream spot. If it was your dream fucking spot, it was your real dream vacation, bro, they would have everything you wanted. But it couldn't have everything you want because there's always some more shit you going to want. Period. There's always some extra you're going to want to add on it. That's just the way we are. We're infinite. There is no stopping, like, honestly. Even if you can look at it in the way of eating or in the way of creating or period, like, either way it goes, it's infinite. Your stomach or your hunger is infinite. Either your spiritual hunger, it can go on forever. So at the end of the day, like, all right, it's same with our creativity. That shit can go on forever. Like, whatever. I don't know I know what I wanted to say. I was about to go somewhere else in that with that. I don't want to go there. It's just too much. But what I was saying? Why would I? Oh, I'm tripping. This all gonna take forever to upload. Let me stop. I'm tripping. Fuck. I'm not on live.